Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 167. So, like I told you guys in the last video, I just got done watching 166. It was a great episode. One thing I did forget to mention in the discussion of the last episode was I really enjoyed how quick the fight went. I felt like some of these other fights in this arc have been a little drawn out, but I mean, the point of them was to draw them out, you know, because they were buying time. Whereas this one, it was kind of like Deepa just schooling them, you know. Same with Victor schooling the Jonin a bit as well, you know. And I appreciate how fast it went because I feel like they could have like bought more time. Like they could have like stretched it out longer with like nonsense talking or Deepa not trying too hard kind of thing, you know. But I appreciate that they like Deepa showed up and they blew through that whole fight, you know, and Asaka sacrificing himself and everything, and then them like getting away all in one episode, you know. So I appreciate that they didn't like stretch that out to be like 4 episodes, you know. So even though I do want more of the fighting, but sometimes it is like boring just watching the characters toy with each other kind of thing, like Deepa just not trying. So yeah, I definitely appreciated that in the last episode. So yeah, I'm excited, guys, so let's just jump into it, shall we? Alright, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alrighty. Still jumping away. Damn. How far is he going? I guess he's not... Jeez, her eyes are bleeding from overuse of the Sharingan, I'm guessing. Oh, straight to this doctor lady? Is that where he's bringing her? Them? A severed arm. Is he just gonna, like, turn the power off and pass out? Yup. Ah, Mitsuki, you did good, my man. You did good. Got them all the way here. Oh, man. I don't know why, but just seeing Mitsuki just full-on retreat like that just gives me vibes of the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter. I guess I won't say any more than that, just so I don't spoil anyone, but you'll know what I mean if you've seen it. Just like the full retreat of a character, hardcore, while carrying someone that they care about, a friend, you know? Because, I mean, a lot of retreats usually that happen is they get like half a mile away and then they stop and talk about what just happened in a lot of shows, you know? But this one was just like, no, we're peacing out. We need to get to a doctor, and we need to get help. Alright. Their decision, huh? Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. They're back at the Leaf Village. Okay. So the doctor wasn't able to do enough there. Where's Mitsuki? Damn. Aww. Hinata and Himawari. Aw, Naruto. Yeah. Staying strong for his family. I like how you could see how worried he was, but then as soon as he entered the room, he like put on that father, like, don't worry, he's gonna be okay. Oh, Konohamaru. Okay, that's what I thought might happen. Interesting, alright. So we just jumped over a lot. Yeah. It's the other Mitsuki that I think has a different name that I can't remember. Obviously, I saw him right away, but I just didn't say anything. Shit. Really? Damn. Come on, Mitsuki. You can hold it together. Damn. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So they're drawing loose connections. Hmm. Okay. Damn. Damn diplomatic immunity. Shikamaru always coming in clutch. Oh, we're back here. Interesting. Alright. I didn't really expect to see these guys again so soon, to be honest. That's a crazy chair that he's sitting in. 5 years, huh? Hmm. Interesting. So both of them are kind of outcasts in Kara. Okay, so they have another item they need to acquire. They already have the cell. He's awake. Yubina. God, I keep forgetting her name. God damn it. He remembers getting his ass beat. Hey, Naruto was too. Does he remember the Sage Mode saving him? Wow. They're all down in the dumps. She's there too. Damn. Depressing ass episode, guys. Yep. It wasn't useless. You guys are still young. They did get beat pretty bad, though. Yeah. Whew. Damn. And losing, too. I mean, something's definitely bothering them, but they're making it seem like it's something else that isn't the obvious, you know? Oh my god. Aww. Seems to be cheered up a little bit, unless he's hiding it for his friends, but he didn't seem too depressed when they walked in. Aww. Nice. Interesting. Real jump in tone for the episode, huh? They're for sure putting on a front, right? They're all out now. They're gonna, like, pan over to them being sad or some shit. I don't know. Maybe not. Ah, I got some permission. Ooh. They're medical tech and nothing else. Alright. Okay. So Konohamaru has his own mission. Who's gonna go with? I imagine he's gonna have a squad, right? Not alone? Or is he only allowed to go alone? Nice. Oh, what good lighting there in that scene, right? Mugino. Fishies! What? What? A creepy old lady coming out of the shadows. Wait, what? 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 Well, that was creepy. Yep. Yep. It did seem off. I agree. Yep. Oh, jeez. I didn't get that vibe, but... They can't quit after one defeat. Nice. One more day. Alright. She immediately gets up. She leaving? Is he gonna be gone too? Are they meeting somewhere to talk? Or are they going after Mitsuki, maybe? He's naked. It's Sarada's mom. Yep. They're probably... Are they going to Orochimaru's place? Mitsuki? Avenge? What? That's kind of a funny scene. Oh, Konohamaru walking through the giant gate like a badass. Is Boruto and Sarada gonna show up here and go with them then? Well, they're about to appear, I think. Yeah. Of course. They always go on top of the gate to talk, don't they? I feel like. Sneak in. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Wow, I did not expect that. Ah, training. Yes. Cool. Nice. Cool. So they're splitting up for a bit to train, I guess, seemingly. Okay. Nice. Get some training with Sasuke. Oh, god damn it. She wanted training from her dad, too. Hmm. He... Oh. He's working hard. He doesn't want to bother him. Oh. That was funny. Sarada. Oh, that's right, yeah. Ah, training with Kakashi! Please! Yes! Yes! Ah, damn it! I want it! I want the training! With Kakashi! Yes! Ah! That was awesome. That was a good episode, too. Didn't go how I thought. I thought it was gonna do the cliche, like, we're going to kind of thing. But no, they're gonna stay back and train. Nice. Cool. I feel like it's been a bit, too, since we've had, like, we've had them training a little bit, but we haven't had them, like, truly improve, if you know what I mean. So that's gonna be cool. And by that, I mean in, like, a bit. Like, ever since, like, Boruto developed his Rasengan, right? Like, we've seen him do, like, shuriken practice, like throwing kunai and shuriken and stuff like that, but I feel like we haven't seen him, like, really, like, improve his techniques or come up with any new ones since then, you know? So, it's gonna be pretty cool. Alrighty, guys, that is gonna be it for episode 167. Yeah, so, damn. Cool. I really liked that episode. It had that, like, depressing start, which makes sense, you know, they were just thoroughly defeated in battle. You know, it would make sense that they would be down in the dumps about it, and especially when one of their friends, you know, risked his own life to save you, and you would have died if it wasn't for him, kind of thing. It gives you a lot to think about. So, But yeah, fortunately, Mitsuki made it all the way back to Dr. Yubino, which was awesome. Before passing out, she was able to do emergency first aid, but they didn't. She didn't have the equipment to treat all of them. So Konohamaru and Mushino, came together and carried them back to the village, got Mitsuki to Orochimaru and all that. So that was all cool in the very beginning. And yeah, like it was. I mean, their injuries they recovered from them pretty fast, but we don't know how much time passed as well. But they seem to be pretty serious at the very start, and then they were all down in the dumps and stuff like that. But they came to the conclusion that they need to get stronger, which I really like. That it's such a mature outlook for them to take, because I feel like in old Naruto would just want to go back out and fight again. He'd want to go with Konohamaru, I feel like. Whereas here, they're smart enough to realize that they got completely schooled in battle, and like they need to improve before they can move on and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm excited because I felt like for a while where we've had like several different arcs and everything with these characters at their current power level. And I mean, I even made the joke in the last episode where like, Sarada, you need more commas in your eyes. Like, I kind of made the joke, even though that was just a joke at the time because they zoomed in on her eyes and like, it reminded me that she only had one at the moment. But yeah, I think that's gonna be something that's really really fun to watch, especially having like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see Sarada train with Sasuke, because that seems like a much better fit. Like, Sasuke training Boruto was cool, but having someone that's familiar with the Sharingan train Sarada seems like a really good thing to have, and I hope that she is able to improve through this training. Maybe she does get more commas in her eyes, and her Sharingan becomes more proficient, or like, I don't know where they improve, but like, Boruto wants to improve his Rasengan. I wonder if it has anything to do with infusing his lightning into it, because no, wait. I actually don't know. Boruto does two natures, doesn't he? Because he's thrown shuriken with lightning around them, hasn't he? But then he also does his like Gale Palm stuff, so he does wind and lightning. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna infuse the element into his Rasengan. Maybe that's what Kakashi will help him learn. Kind of like how Naruto learned how to do the Rasen Shuriken by infusing his wind nature into his Rasengan. I wonder if that's how he improves, or does it's gonna be really fun to watch, or they could take a whole new route that I can't even think of. But I'm really excited to see like how he can improve his Rasengan, how she can improve her Sharingan, and see these kids get stronger. Because like I said, the last few arcs, I felt like we've had them really stagnate in like progression of their strength. It's mainly been about like the story stuff, whereas they haven't like grown stronger, other than like experience. And I think this might have been really good for them to lose here, because like, we saw earlier in the arc where Boruto was very confident in just like, let's go fight him kind of stuff, and Mugino was taking the more like cautious approach, and Boruto didn't like that, and Boruto was just very headstrong and go in and like, I'm strong, like we can do this, same with like, oh, if we all group up, we can fight them together. And like, sure, they didn't fight them all as one big group, but I don't think they would have stood a chance even if they did. Maybe Konohamaru would have been able to do a little more damage to Deepa. I'm not sure, with his like more powerful Rasengan that he has. you know, because I think he infuses his wind into it a bit, or he infuses something into it. I can't quite remember, but I remember he did that and made it like a lot more powerful in one of his attacks in an earlier episode. I feel like it was wind, but I'm not 100%. Um, but yeah, that was so I think like them losing here is really gonna help them like grow as characters, you know. Hopefully Mitsuki's okay. He's, you know, like I imagine like just meta perspective, he's gonna be fine, you know. Um, but yeah, Orochimaru was saying that, you know, his organs are all messed up. They got to start regenerating them, and hopefully his body can hold up while they do that. So we're just gonna have to sit, hope, and pray, you know. But yeah, guys, I mean, I I feel like there should be more. Oh, I guess there is more. Yeah. I don't know why I started doing like the finishing talks. Like I'm not there yet. Sarada like potentially could have had permanent damage. She came close to that, and I guess that was just from overuse of her eyes. It's like definitely a scary thing that the Uchiha have to worry about. Like we always see that where they're overusing their eyes and bleeding from them, you know, and I mean we know about how like once you start using the Mangekyo, it starts like taking your vision away, right? So that's like another scary thing. Granted, she's not at that level yet. Man, that'd be badass if someday she somehow activates her Mangekyo Sharingan, you know, and gets like some badass like ability too. Um, the only problem is uh, Sasuke ended up taking Itachi's eyes, right? And that's why, before he got the Rinnegan in one of them, right? But like he had his brother's eyes, which is why he hasn't lost his vision, right? But I wonder how that's gonna work out for. Oh, wouldn't that be some dark shit if like later on in the story when Sarada like starts really mastering her Mangekyo and it starts taking her vision, if Sasuke like dies or something and she takes his eyes or some shit, I don't know. That'd be some shit, wouldn't it? I just thought of that. I don't want Sasuke to die, but, you know, who knows? You never know, you know? Uh, but, damn, okay. Yeah, that's some dark shit. I don't want to think about that right now. We'll deal with that later when the time skip happens. So, like, I only assume time skip because of the first episode, you know? But do you think we're gonna get a Boruto Shippuden? Is that when the time skip is going to be, or are they just going to keep going with Boruto and then one day we're just going to time skip? I don't know. Anyway, that's here nor there, but yeah, I'm really worried about Sarada's eyes and her pushing it. If she already here just like pushed it, you know, and is already having some damage and stuff, but it was cool seeing their friends like go and support them and then be worried about them and like notice that they're acting differently, because that's something that friends do. Like a lot of the times you can see your friend and you can tell that they're not acting quite themselves, you know, and you start getting worried about them and you start overreacting sometimes where like they thought like, you know, first they thought they were going to quit being shinobi, and then they thought that they were gonna, you know, go and get revenge. You know, they jump from one extreme to the other on both sides, you know, and but yeah, that would have been. I'm glad they didn't go with that storyline of like them wanting to quit shinobis. I feel like I don't like that, and then like someone has to talk them into doing it again. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that storyline, because like obviously like the problem is like when you meta perspective it, and it's hard not to, you know, they're not really gonna quit. It's not like this is gonna suddenly become a different show and it's gonna be like the Iwabe, you know, next generations, you know. But yeah, like, so I'm just glad that it was just them overreacting and it wasn't even ever something that even slipped into their minds, you know? And I'm glad they have this, like, I've talked about it already, but I'm glad they have this motivation to train. What was I going to say about that? Shoot. maybe I already said what I wanted to say. I thought there was another like aspect of that I wanted to talk about, but maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I lost it, so we're just gonna move on. I really liked in the beginning when Hinata and Himawari were there, really worried about Boruto, and you saw Naruto run, slide the door open, out of breath, nervous, running there. You know, you could tell he was worried and everything. And I like that he kind of like composed himself and then confronted his wife and daughter and were like, he's gonna be okay. You could tell that he was worried sick, you know? He was so nervous, but when he walked in that room and he saw how worried his wife and daughter were, he's like, I have to be the man here. I have to, you know, look strong and be confident that he's going to be okay, so that way my family, you know, will feel that way too. And I really love that aspect. And I mean, maybe that's just me reading into it too much, but I definitely feel like I got that feel anyway. But yeah. Anyways, we got a little bit more from the Kara members. They talked about how they were not as trusted of members. So we're kind of seeing, I guess we're working our way into the organization from like, we're seeing like maybe two of the members that are less popular in the group, you know, like the outcasts of the Kara group, and then we're probably gonna slowly work our way into like the main loyal ones that have like been there the longest, kind of thing. But whatever it is, they've been working on this for 5 years, he said, and Deepa seemed really antsy and said that he's like they've been like having to suffer or whatever, like this whole time because the leader didn't want them to move any sooner. So I'm extremely curious about what's going on, you know. But yeah, so now with Konohamaru going off to do this investigation with Mugino, are we gonna see a dual storyline here where Konohamaru is investigating Victor and that whole company, and then we're gonna jump to Boruto and Sarada training, and then maybe a little bit of like how Mitsuki's doing on his recovery and everything? I'm not sure, but it's definitely interesting, and it'd be cool if we saw that kind of duo storyline, so we get like a little bit of like the mission and a little more like lore going on and stuff like that while the characters train. If it was just training, I'd be okay with that too, but that was just something that I thought about as well. But yeah, great episode, guys. I really enjoyed these last two. It was really good, and I'm really looking forward to the next ones, because like I love me a good arc with fighting, but I also love me some training. Like I love seeing that stuff, especially with Kakashi coming back. We haven't had a lot of him recently, so I'm really excited to see like his input and how he teaches Boruto and everything, and even Sarada's training and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see ahead a couple episodes I have on there. The link is in the description for that. You can also get access to my Patreon exclusives, where I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Sails, and Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. So yeah, guys, check that out. Like I said, link in the description. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.